guys, welcome back to another video, and well, today I just wanted to show off my new umoonasaurus figure. So let's take a closer look at it. Very simple figure. I gave it a pretty interesting color scheme. I kind of based this off, apparently, like kind of just based off the Jurassic World, the game one, I guess, when it came with the color selection, but kind of just made up this color scheme, like the patterns and everything. But there's not too much to this figure. It's a pretty simple one, pretty small one. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, anyways. Here's a compared to a Jurassic World human figure, which you can see. It is absolutely minuscule compared to. Next, let's actually get the human figure out of here. Let me actually just measure it. It comes in at about 3 inches long, and in height, honestly, like an inch tall. It is a very small figure. Next, here's it compared to the Jurassic World plesiosaurus, which you can see that it is much smaller than. Next, here's it compared to Jurassic World Gigantic Tracker Styxosaurus, which is absolutely massive compared to this figure. So big that it can actually hold it in its mouth. It's like very similar in size to this thing's head. And let's just say this thing's head is not very big. So, yeah. Anyways, generally, I do have another thing that I do want to show off with this figure, because this figure is actually available on my Etsy if you'd like to pick it up. I'll put a link to it in the description, but when it comes to stands, I've decided that originally I wanted to give them magnetic stands like this and pretty much have it balanced like that, but I decided to scrap this. But I did decide afterwards to pretty much have another option. Either I'm pretty much going to have it that you can order it without a stand, or you can order it with the magnetic stand, which pretty much is when that attaches to the thing's back. And you can kind of just have it in any location. Granted, it doesn't work the best on all of them. That's why I kind of decided to scrap it. So that is one thing to keep in mind. They technically all work, but some of them kind of attach a little bit further down the back and don't work the best. So, yeah, that's kind of why I decided to scrap it. But if you really do want to get the magnetic stand, it is still an option. And then there's also this stand, which is just my standard stand, which works on all of them pretty good. So if I just, like, were to attach it on, it would just sit on there like this. Pretty simple. And of course, if you don't want either stand, you can just order it basic without a stand. I'm going to make that an option for it on my Etsy if you'd like to pick this figure up. Again, I'll put a link in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!